Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to #Koeman_out. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that thumbs up. Massively helps my channel. Get involved in the comments, let me know what you think, especially at the end. If you're brand new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Go check out all my other videos after this. And if you really want to help my channel out, you can always become a patron. Links to that down below. So, #Koeman_out. I wanted to do this video anyway, but I was reading yesterday that if he gets a bad result today, the day of filming against Atletico Madrid, he's getting the sack. Now, is it all on him? You don't know. The club's not in the best place, we all know that. Massively in debt, had to lose a lot of players, especially their greatest ever player, Messi. But he's still got good players, and he still could achieve something, but is Koeman the man to achieve that? Now, he is a bit of a legend. Pretty sure he scored a winning goal in the Champions League for Barcelona. He's the only manager / player to play for the big three of Holland, PSV, Ajax and Feyenoord. He's won the title in Holland. He won the Copa del Rey, I think, with Valencia, I think. I mean, he's 2 stints in England, Southampton, Everton. And weirdly, he's the man who replaced Roberto Martinez at Everton. And now Roberto Martinez could be the man to replace him at Barcelona. So, just like my other #out videos, each manager will get a season. It is FM21, of course, but I'm using a transfer deadline day updated database, so no Messi, which is very strange. It is still weird, isn't it? So the first lot of transfers will be turned off as well, and they will get the January window to each make their own changes to see if they can do anything. So, should we just get straight into this video? I will start here with the season odds, and Barcelona, according to the bookies, are third. Like I've said in the other videos, it's an updated database, so the computer's algorithm, however it works, has assessed all the squads and reckons Barca's third, which even in their current state, you'd probably argue is about right, really, wouldn't you? To be fair, Real Madrid favourites, Atletico Madrid, they're a class act. I mean, they've got 3 players in the Dream Team 11, but 3 defenders. Barcelona. That shows you where they're lacking going forward, really, I suppose, but I'm excited to see what happens with this one. Should be a good one. So this is, of course, Barcelona. Now, it says the finances are secure. Obviously, I've looked in the editor, and whoever's put this together has definitely put them in debt. They're close to 800 million in debt, and they had 9 million to spend. So, you know, not the best finances, but it's Barcelona, and FM normally sorts teams like this out. Doesn't really let them crash and burn. It does that quite a lot. Plus, they've got 80,000 apparently, 80,000 season ticket holders, so I'm pretty sure they'll be okay. So there's a few competitions for each of the 3 managers to go for, and of course, the biggest one, one of the biggest ones, is going to be La Liga. But can anyone really take this team and win it? It's a possibility. They will also be in the Super Copa, which is pretty cool these days. It's held halfway through the season in January. There's 4 teams now, semi-final and a final. So this is another trophy I go for. Of course, the very famous Copa del Rey that apparently Koeman has already won. Can he win this? Can anyone win this? And don't forget the biggest of all, the Champions League. I think this one might be a bit of a step too far for this current Barcelona team. There's plenty to go for, plenty of trophies. Will they all win something? Will anyone get sacked? I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to find out together. So this is Mr. Ronald Coomber. He's 57 years old. On paper, he's a decent manager. I was a bit surprised when he went to Barcelona. I know he's an ex-player, former legend. Just because his career's gone a bit... I mean, I didn't see much of him in England. I didn't think he was that good, to be fair. But he was, after retiring at Feyenoord, Holland assistant manager, Barcelona assistant manager. I didn't know that. Then he had a long stint in Holland, finishing with Ajax, went to Benfica, came back to PSV, then went to Valencia, then went to AZ, then went to Feyenoord, then Southampton and Everton. Then he had a 2-year stint as Holland manager before becoming Barcelona manager. Wow, long career already, hasn't it? So this is the current Barcelona first team on the updated database, arranged by value. And they've lost some players, haven't they? Griezmann, Messi. Wow. Yeah. Coutinho's their highest valued player. Got Sergio Aguero, 53 million. Bit of a push. But they've got good young players like Fati. He's a good young player. Got Frankie de Jong. No Messi. Still got Dembele, but I don't think he can even walk. Has he even got 2 legs anymore? I'm not sure. Busquets, got Memphis Depay. He can be good on this game, to be fair. But it is a very weakened side compared to the heyday of any Barcelona team, really. It's insane what's happened to this team, and I'd love to know what you think. They kind of deserve it in a way, the way they've just spent, and some of the deals they've done. When I watched a little documentary on it, I couldn't believe it, really. I knew they were a bit shady, but I couldn't believe it. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. So I'll jump forward a year and we'll have a look at Ronald Koeman first, of course, and we'll start off with the Super Copa. And he was knocked out in a semi-final against their arch-rival Real Madrid with a Hazard goal in the 3rd minute. So that's not the best start. But then he's done it before with Valencia, and he's done it again with Barcelona. He's picked up a trophy. Pretty happy with that, really. I thought he's going to crash and burn because it's all negative Koeman stuff at the minute in the press. So it's nice to see him win something, beating Real Sociedad in the final 1-0. Knocked out Atletico Madrid, kind of just in the semis. So fair play, mate. In the Champions League, he only got to the first knockout round, although he did really well in his group. I mean, a toughish group, you know. Any Turkish away game is tough. Beat Monaco, and of course Chelsea, who they beat 1-0. Aguero goal, and then drew 2-2 with Fati getting both the goals. But then obviously, great start, getting knocked out. Pretty sad, really. 1-0, getting beat 1-0, winning 1-0, penalties. So it was close, but was still disappointing. On to La Liga, and Ronald Koeman managed to finish second, which is pretty respectable, although he was, 16 points off the top. Atletico Madrid have romped away with it. Real Madrid, bloody hell. But Ancelotti's going to get sacked. Forget Koeman. But in this game, that Copa del Rey and everything else he did must have been enough for him to keep his job, because he's still here going into the next season. So fair play to Ronald. I didn't know what to expect, really, especially with the squad he had. But yeah, he's kept his job. And what we'll do at the end, just like my other hashtag videos, we'll have a look at the transfers the guys made in January, see if that made any difference. Now, let's move on to Roberto Martinez. So here we are at the start of the season again with Roberto Martinez, now in charge of Barcelona. He's Spanish, of course. He's had a weird career. He's had flashes of greatness, a few down moments. But if this comes about, fair play to him. It's amazing for him. So here we go, Roberto Martinez. And attribute-wise, he's not bad, is he? I don't think he's that bad. There's not much difference there between him and Ronald Koeman. He was Swansea City manager. He was Wigan manager for quite a while, 4 years. And the FA Cup, when they beat City, is still one of my favourite FA Cup finals of all time. Because I'm a United fan, mainly. But just to see a team like Wigan, and you see where they are now in real life, win that FA Cup. It's what the FA Cup is all about. They were just nowhere near favourites to do anything there. So to see that day was cool for them. Love that. Then he went to Everton, where he spent a few years. Obviously got sacked and replaced by Koeman. And then he went to Belgium, and I found that the weirdest move. Belgium appointing him as manager. But I don't think he's done a bad job there, although he's got this great side that should be winning something. I think they're going to have one of them golden generations like England that don't win anything. Get wasted in a way. But now he finds himself at Barcelona. Can he do better than Ronald Koeman? Let's find out. Well, we're going to start here again with the Super Copa. And again, Barcelona were knocked out in the semi-final. This time by a different Real. He got knocked out by Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey. Unlike Ronald, he was knocked out in the 5th by Valencia. 3-1 by Valencia. Decent side. Fati getting him the goal. But yeah, it's a bit of a step back so far from Ronald Koeman. Oh wow. Got to a Champions League final. Got through his group with Monaco, Munich and Atalanta. That is a tough group, only dropping points away to Bayern Munich. Beating Bayern Munich at the new camp, Fati and Depay. That is class. Had an easy first knockout round, to be fair. But then got through just against Paris Saint-Germain. Beats Real Madrid twice. Fati is the man, isn't he? And then falls at the final hurdle in the Champions League with this squad. Getting beat off Juventus 2-0. That is insane. But where Martinez trumps Ronald Koeman is right here. Don't know why Atletico Madrid aren't as good on this simulation as they were in the last one. There's no difference. But Barcelona won the title by a point. Still won the freaking title with that team. That is crazy. Atletico Madrid second, Real Madrid in third, Bilbao in fourth. I love that. Wow. I did not expect that, I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect a Champions League final and a La Liga win for Martinez. I think that puts him slightly ahead, doesn't it? Right, now it's back to the start of the season and we've got XAVI in charge. Now, that's how I say his name. I probably pronounce it wrong. I do pronounce many names wrong. That's just how I've always said it. But what a player he was. He's come through the academy at Barcelona and had a fantastic career, didn't he? He was an amazing player to watch. And now obviously he's a manager out in Dubai, I think it is. In the Middle East somewhere. So is this time for him to move up? You can see him doing it. You could see him trying this, and I think he's been quite successful where he is. Is he good enough for Barcelona? Well, he's a Barcelona man. But would this be like an Ollie appointment? Do you know what I mean? Or Lampard appointment at Chelsea? Would it be too big for him, or would he just step in? Because he was such a great player. He'd command that kind of respect, wouldn't he? As soon as he walked in that door, from being at that club as a little kid all the way through and winning what he won, he knows the club inside and out. He knows how it should be done. But you just don't know. I suppose it'd be worth a chance, wouldn't it? Now, attribute-wise, I say he's the weakest. But again, he's only 40. He's younger than me. So he's got a long career ahead of him. And it'd be interesting to see if this happened in real life. How well could he do? Well, he started off doing better than the other two, because he got to the Supercopa final. Beat Real Sociedad 2-0, as you can see there. Depay. Good on this game, Depay. And only got beat on penalties. Fatty again. Only got beat on penalties against Atletico Bilbao. So he didn't win, but it's a good start. This is a bit crap, let's be honest. I mean, to go out against Eibar, is it? Wow. Looks like he's trying to put out his best possible team as well. That is a little bit, worrying, disappointing and shit. On to the Champions League though, and he bossed his group. I won't say it's a toughest group, but he didn't get beat. He only dropped points against Wolfsburg, weirdly at home, with that 1-1 game there. Knocked out Dortmund in the first knockout round, and then fell to Chelsea, which, Chelsea are a good team. They've got some absolute class players at the minute. Lukaku, aren't they, scoring both games. Quarterfinals of the Champions League. But then look at this. He's won the league. Koeman couldn't win the league. He was miles off. Atletico Madrid were the thing is, Atletico Madrid, weirdly, on his simulation were great. And I've said this again in other videos. You could run these simulations over and over again and get different results. But that's not fair in my opinion. I just run it once. And what you get that first time is what you get. So maybe he was a bit unlucky with how good Atletico Madrid were that season. But it is what it is. The table don't lie. XAVI has won a title by more points than Roberto Martinez. But that's a toughie, that. So him and Roberto win leagues. But who's had the best all-round? Who would you say the all-round best manager is? I'll have a little think about that in a minute. Let's have a look at what changes the guys made in January. Well, normally I run through it. I've done on my previous ones, but like I said, the club's in like 800 million debt and they only had 9 million to spend. Now, they might have more money now at the start of this season, but last season, all Ronald Coomber did was loan out a couple of players and he brought in nobody. On to Roberto Martinez. Now, he sold someone, Braithwaite. Obviously, it's not the best. Do you ever remember that video when he first signed for Barcelona and they do that little promo on the pitch and try to do tricks? Yeah, he wasn't the best, was it? Brought nobody in again. So obviously the finances are still a struggle. Now moving on to XAVI, and he didn't sell anyone. Of course, Roberto Martinez did. Koeman didn't. He did loan a couple of players out, but he bought someone. He bought Bernardo Silva. And this made me think, this is why football managers, this is what they need to sort out. It's like they don't allow a club like Barcelona to crumble. The club, I checked in the editor, was 800 million in debt, right? And had 9 million to spend. But by January, they've had the money somewhere to buy this lad for 171 million. So he bought a big time player here. A big time added to his team. Roberto Martinez lost an attacking player and didn't add. Koeman stuck with what he had. And he won the league, fair play. So this makes me think, is it... I know who I think has done the best, I'll be honest with you. So then all the managers kept the job, unlike in #Arteta out. Let's have a quick run through of who did what, and then I'd love you to get involved in the comments. Let me know who you think was the better manager. And let me know what you think about Koeman. Even if you're not a Barcelona fan, I think everyone's interested in Barcelona. And who do you think should replace him? I think Luis Enrique's already ruled himself out, apparently. Because I think he's one of the names that's getting tossed about. But anyway, let's have a quick overview, and we'll start off with Koeman. So in the Super Copa, he got to the semi-final. He managed to win the Copa del Rey, got knocked out in the first round of the Champions League, and was runner-up in that really tough La Liga where Atletico Madrid seemed to be on steroids. On to Roberto Martinez. Now he got into the semi-final of the Super Copa, got knocked out in the 5th round of the Copa del Rey. Runner-up in the Champions League, which I thought was fantastic. The run he had was amazing, and then won the title by a point, but he still won La Liga. Now last but not least is the club legend XAVI, and he got to the final of the Super Copa, but he lost it. Got knocked out in the 4th round of the Copa del Rey, quarter-final of the Champions League, and he won La Liga, which is amazing, by 7 points. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'd love to know what you think. Personally, I think Roberto Martinez came out on top. Now, Ronald Coomber there, he stuck with what he had, but he only won the Copa del Rey. XAVI spent 171 million on a very, very good player for Manchester City, and he won the league. Roberto Martinez actually sold one of his attacking players. He's not the best player in the world, but he actually went backwards with his squad, won the league, and got to a Champions League final. So personally, and I probably would in real life, I'd give Roberto Martinez a shot at this. But again, I'd love to know what you think. Hope you enjoyed it. It's just a bit of fun. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, gets my video out there, gets my channel out there. And I really do appreciate you watching these. They're just easy and fun to make. And if you haven't watched hashtag Ollie out or hashtag Arteta out, I'll put some links up there somewhere for you to go and check them out. And go check out the journeyman if you haven't already. It's not over. So as always, stay happy, stay safe, and booed. I'll see you next time.